An uncovered wagon trundled across the rutted plain, 2 outriders accompanying it. Inside, a half-dozen Asian men, bareheaded, dressed in rough, dark work clothes. One sat slightly detached from the rest, taking in the passing countryside, lost in thought. The others were locked in conversation with each other, the occasional guffaw breaking out to shatter the silence of the surroundings. Late afternoon, and the sun blazed down. Bent over the reins, the driver wore a wide-brimmed straw sombrero, chewing tobacco as he stared at the ground, twisting his head every now and then to send a stream of dark brown spit into the air. "We'll take a rest amongst that outcrop," said one of the outriders, pointing a leather-gloved finger towards a group of towering rocks some 50 or so paces off to the left. "Do we have to?" said the driver, sounding annoyed. "I'd rather get this damn journey over with." "If I don't rest soon, I'm going to fall off this horse and break my neck," returned the rider. "I need a break." "Oh, so it's for your benefit, not theirs." "I couldn't give a fig for them, murdering yellow bastards that they are," said the rider. "Shoot," put in the other rider. "I'm half-starved, too. Let's hold up for an hour or so." "An hour?" squawked the driver. "Shit, Benson, that's way too long. We stopped for 30 minutes, and that's it." Benson sighed and shot a glance to his companion, who shrugged and said, "All right, 30 minutes. Make for the shade, Tawny. Meanwhile, me and Benson will cover this group of bastards." Dismounting, the 2 riders urged the Asian men out of the wagon, gesturing to them with their Winchesters to sit in the shade provided by a cluster of nearby rocks. They clambered out, jumping into the dirt, stretching their limbs. The laconic one offered his manacled wrists to Benson, who sniggered, "You gotta be joking. After what you done? Move your slimy ass over there, boy, and don't test my patience." "Watch that one," said Tawny, stretching out his back. "Story goes he's the one who killed the railroad boss. With one blow, they said." "Shoot," said Benson, regarding the slight man standing before him. "He don't look no stronger than a weak-kneed schoolboy." "Well, he is, so keep your distance." With that, Benson took a step back, worked the lever of his Winchester, and waggled it toward where the others were shuffling. "Move your ass, or I'll blow a hole in you bigger than a sand bucket." Shrugging, the slightly built man averted his eyes and moved across to where his companions were flopping down onto the ground, all of them groaning or sighing. Some of them leaned toward the slight one and asked him questions, which he did not answer. Instead, he carried on, staring into the distance, his flat face bereft of expression. Tawny took the wagon to an area of deep shade. Having attached feeding bags to the 2 horses, he sauntered across to where the 2 outriders now sat and threw down a jute bag filled with hardtack and biscuits. "Make what you can out of that, boys. It's all we have until we get to the fort." Benson prodded around inside, selected a largish piece of dried-up meat, and crammed it into his mouth. "You not eating, Hinkle?" The other outrider turned down the corners of his mouth. "I just need to rest, that's all. I'll eat when I deliver this lot into the care of the U.S. government." "That'll be about 4 hours, I shouldn't wonder," said Tawny, sitting down next to them. He took off his hat and wiped his brow with his gloved hand. "I reckon we will make it there by nightfall. I don't want to linger here, boys. There's Injuns about."